I'm gonna get really good juice out of it.
So the first panel has just come out. This was the first major change since just pulling the seats out and the wheelchair ramp.
For the shop.
So very exciting.
This was
First major piece removed.
That was.
And they're thinking that I can remove a lot of this ductwork and a lot of the. You want to talk about it? I'm filming now.
Well, no, Rob, what do you think? This is all AC duct.
It is.
So
it's all AC duct that can be taken
there's a
out.
motor that looks like for the AC, for the rear AC. We'll see if we're going to keep that or not. But this has come out. That has to come out. And then when we can, we'll pull this out of here. Which will
wait a
be
minute.
Pretty soon.
Wait a minute. What is this?
That's a big ass freaking blower fan.
AC lines.
You do. You have two ACs.
What?
AC lines.
Oh.
What?
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
that's a rear AC. You have AC, so we may not be able to do that. We may not be able to do that.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Why would I need two ACs if I'm not taking passengers?
Well, because remember what
We
this
would
was
have
van.
to, we would have to take this to like an AC shop so they can put the fittings and maybe block it.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I wanted to go to Toyota first and make sure that I get the shit that is the right thing to do.
Maybe there's a spot where it starts like adapting to the front.
Right,
to
the back.
compressor. So
But then that means
goes straight to the compressor. These lines, they're hot. Bro, these go straight to the compressor.
Exactly they are.
There's
You're
an
right.
in and there's an out.
Right, exactly.
There's a hot and a cold.
That's why you look at the van, it says...
Oh my God, I didn't realize
rear
that.
AC and front AC,
Oh.
which is good. It's not a bad thing.
No.
It just means that you got to cover it and don't fuck with it too much.
But we can get rid of this.
You can get rid of that. You can get rid of that because
we can get rid of
because
this
it comes up here.
Yeah.
You can block
get
this
rid of
off
this
down
stuff.
here.
This one we can.
All this is just there. It's just for the fucking. It's just to get rear AC. You get from one
Because
side.
you know what that
and
AC
it's only
is,
on one side.
You know what that AC is
Oh.
tucked in pretty good.
Right.
In
Right.
here, that part.
That's the blower, yeah.
It's tucked in pretty good.
See, this is only for this side. This side does not have an AC at the bottom.
No.
It's just at the top that they have it. So I would imagine that's for the person that was handicapped. They put it over here so they get some air because they're going to be sitting on a wheelchair, you know, so they're going to have AC coming through here.
What if we switch the bed to the other side?
We're probably going to
about
have to do that anyway because of that door not working, unless the mechanics can get that door to work.
Which is what I said, that we may have to switch things. This has a little bit more room.
Yeah.
Right here, we maybe just stuff it in with some sound insulation and stuff it back.
Mm-hmm.
Put it back in place.
Yep.
Well, we got to take
But
all
Or
that.
even make some shelving or something.
But that's a lot of
Right.
space behind there if
Yeah,
you're just
use
putting
the
it back in
space.
place.
Yeah, we'll use the space though. Nah, we're not going to put that back.
We're
in
just going to
place.
put this
okay.
over here for right now.
In place what
As you can sit
what would be
over here.
useful. You know?
Okay. Yeah, because
Some kind of
that's a lot of
shelving,
space.
Something.
Right, that's going to be a shelf. A shelf.
Something.
This is a cabinet that you can
Cabinet.
make.
Right,
a cabinet.
yes.
Cabinet.
You can
Yeah.
have a cabinet. You can have that AC
Storage.
or the air movement that the older guy did with the Sienna, where it
Where
comes
he
from
made
here.
the little ducts.
What he did was genius. He made a wood little like a ductwork, but he made it out of wood. So you open the door just a little bit, and the air comes through here. He had a little motor right here that comes out here and pushes air to the people that are sleeping. So it comes this way. So you don't have to have the AC. You get fresh air.
I will
Oh, that's
link that
nice.
video in the description that he's talking about because it really was excellent work and he
It
shows
was
it
good.
so well.
See, this can all be taken apart. Look at all this. See, it can take all this shit apart.
Yeah.
This is nothing but your seat belts. All of them got to come out. This comes off. Pull this out of here. Come through here, and you can keep all that plastic out of there. Same thing here. That can be eliminated. You don't really need that.
That you don't need. No.
You can even leave it in place and just roll it all the way down and get rid of all this stuff out of here. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with this. See, the same thing. Pull this out, cut it somewhere, or leave it in place and leave it right in there.
Seat belts seem like they would be extremely sturdy, so like having them to use as straps seems kind of intelligent if possible.
Okay, but what kind of straps do you
I don't
want
know.
to do that? Right.
I'm just saying, like what he was saying about cut it off, leave it in place, take this all out,
Right.
kind of
So
makes
this,
sense.
This is just this is like any other seatbelt. When you hit it real hard, it stops.
Right.
But then if you move it real slow, so if you're gonna hold it in place for something like a cabinet or something, then this has to be locked. Otherwise, where it's gonna move wherever you move. But if you do it fast, it stops. Wherever you stop. If you do it fast, because it's for an accident.
Right.
So anywhere you go, it stops.
It's got a mechanism.
It's got a mechanism. See, it moves by itself, but then you pull it, and that's it.
That's it.
Simple.
It'll loosen up.
We're gonna make sure that it's gonna be sturdy somewhere, so it doesn't fall all over the place. Obviously.
Yep.
Okay.